Now that we have the supply lines off and this has all been fixed, these have been removed over here, the supply lines on this end as well. Now I'm taking Teflon tape. I've already wrapped both of those, and you want to go clockwise like this so that when you tighten your nut down, it won't tear off your Teflon. I'm going to go ahead and go clockwise around both of these. Now that we have the old supply lines off and we have everything is clean, I've put Teflon tape on all 4 connections, okay? Everything's new. I've got new supply lines right here, and they have those rubber washers that you can see, those orange or red rubber washers inside there, and you don't even have to put the Teflon on there, but sometimes they do leak, and usually the Teflon is the fix, so I just put the Teflon on before it leaks. And you'll notice this right here, it's a 2-pack. It's got hot and cold connectors that are 6 foot long, and it says for a washing machine. Okay, now I'm gonna take this out of the package and put that on there, righty-tighty. And remember, my water's already turned off at the meter outside, and these shutoffs are off. You're gonna have a huge mess if you start cutting stuff, and yeah. So anyway, this is all this is. It has a little orange washer inside there, and it's a female. This is a male over here. I'm going to screw the female on over that male here. Okay, that's all we're doing. Don't cross thread it. Okay, you're gonna go hand tight first on both of these, and hand tight over here. And now I gotta get this other end ready. Okay, that's hand tight. Now that you're hand tight on all 4 of those, you're going to turn it a quarter turn to the right, righty-tighty. Cold, hot, hot, cold. Now that we have all 4 of these righty-tighty with Teflon tape, those shutoffs are still off. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn on the water meter, and I'm going to check and see if there's any leaks or not. I've looked at everything to check for leaks. There's no leaks. Everything's completely dry. It's been about 15 minutes since I turned the water on full blast, and everything in the house is turned off. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna turn this on. Okay, you can see this one's turned on and there's no leaks on this one. This one is leaking, so I'm gonna have to take this off and put more Teflon on there. No big deal. Okay, so nothing was leaking and nothing is still leaking. This one's turned off right now. You can see it made quite a mess. There was a leak. I needed to put more Teflon on there. I just put a little bit more Teflon on there, and now I'm gonna try it again. And always turn them on kind of slowly. You don't want to crank it all the way on all at once. Okay, now I'm gonna check this again. Okay, that is done. I've got both supply lines on and neither one is leaking. There's still no leaks over here. Okay, no leaks up here. Everything's dry. All right. Now all I'm gonna do is make sure that my drain is inside that drain hole. And it's plugged in, drain hole. Both of those are on, no leaks. Water meter's on outside. Now I'm gonna push this on. That is on. Checking for leaks. Okay, the drain is inside the drain hole. I have videos on how I did all this, how I got rid of all these and put those new shutoffs in place of those old ones, old supply lines. Ripped out all this, easy access for the future. This is going to be a rental. I'm probably going to do a little sheetrock repair up to about right here and down to about right here, but I'm going to leave a small hole open right there so that I can access all of this plumbing in the future, because tenants move in and out all the time. They're pretty hard on all this stuff. So anyway, you can hear this is filling up. I'm also going to be making a video on how to turn a 3-prong into from a 4-prong on a dryer. Oh yeah, that's steamy hot. Okay, we've got everything hooked up right. Since I turned this on hot and there's some heat, we know that that left side is the hot, because before it was just copper and copper. Now I've got red and blue. Both supply lines are silver now, but I've hooked them up just like they are, red to red, blue to blue. I'm gonna run a cycle, make sure that your drain drains, that there's no leaks on the drain, and make sure that you check this right here, because whenever it's draining, you might have a leak unless you've used the washer before. Okay, but even then, still check it before you put it all back in place. Have your water meter handy. And if this video was helpful in any way, go ahead and like it, subscribe to the channel if you like home improvement videos, and I'll see you next time.